Welcome back to Tony's Variety Channel. My name's Tony, and today, we're making French bread, pepperoni, Canadian bacon pizza. That's all I got to say. If you're enjoying my videos, go ahead and hit that subscribe button down there and subscribe to my channel. Don't forget to hit that bell, bing, so you know when all my new videos come out. And if you like what I'm doing here, leave a comment in the box below. Say hello. Say I made your pizza and it was wonderful. Say I made your pizza and it... No, just say it was wonderful. Yeah, we'll go with that one. These are all the ingredients you need, but I'll leave them in the box below. First thing you want to do is get a stick of butter and go melt it in the microwave. While that's melting in the microwave, get that Walmart dollar loaf of French bread. And let's cut it up a little bit. Let's cut it in half. And then we'll cut it again, split it open. Try to get it as even as possible so it all cooks at the same time. Did I say preheat the oven to 400? If I didn't, go preheat the oven to 400. If I did, hey, I'm getting old. I don't remember nothing except how to make delicious French bread pizza. All right, now that butter is melted, let's throw this French bread onto a baking sheet or cookie sheet, whatever kind of sheet you want to call it. All right, let's take a half a tablespoon of garlic powder, put it in that butter. Let's mix it up. It's a great thing about this. You can get that crunchy bread with a gooey inside. You're gonna have that garlic bread flavor, and then you're gonna have all that pizza topping on top. Man, it's a match made in heaven. All right, now that you've combined the garlic powder, let's take some spoonfuls and just put it over the bread. Make sure you coat it all. It's gonna soak in, that's good. All right, now that it's covered in garlic butter, let's go ahead and throw it in the oven for about 10 to 12 minutes. Keep your eye on it because we don't want to burn it, but we want to get that golden brown and getting that nice crust building up on this bread. Right, while we're waiting for that French bread to get nice and gold and toasty, let's go ahead and cut up some pepperoni and Canadian bacon. The reason I'm cutting up the pepperoni and Canadian bacon is because if you leave the whole pepperoni on there, when you take a bite, it all comes off, you're missing spots. I like a bite of pepperoni and a bite of Canadian bacon in every bite. And if you ever had Stouffer's French bread pizza, they do the same thing. It's always cut up in those little triangles. So that's what we're gonna do. Now you kind of want to stack them like poker chips. That way it's easier to cut them all at once. You don't want to be doing this all day. Get out your knife and we're just gonna cut them into these little triangles. Just like that. Hey, don't be stingy. Give a little bit to your dog. Here, Ranger. Now let's throw them in a bowl while we wait. All right, after 10 minutes, it's nice and golden brown. Let's go ahead and put your favorite pizza sauce on there. I'm cheap, so I go with Great Value. Just kind of pour it right on top. Now either use the back of a spoon or a brush. And let's just coat the top of that bread. Once it's well coated, let's go ahead and use Italian style cheese. Great Value because again, I'm cheap. And let's cover the top of this bread. Let's take that pepperoni and Canadian bacon and let's put it on top. Now let's just put a little bit more cheese on top. Now we're gonna go throw it back in the oven for about 10 to 12 minutes. After 10 minutes, go ahead and check it and see what it looks like. See if the cheese is all melted and bubbly. If not, leave it in for a couple more minutes. If it is where you like it, pull it out. And again, don't be stingy. Give your dog some of that Canadian bacon. There you go, Range. They love it. Unless you don't have a dog, of course. Then don't throw it on the floor because it's gonna sit there and that's just gross. So after 10 minutes, I checked it. It wasn't quite brown enough for me. So I put it in there for another 2.5 minutes and it came out just the way I like it. Oh yeah, check that out. Did you see how quick and easy that was to make? But the most important thing is, how does it taste? Let's find out. This one is the chosen one. Hear that crunch? Now this is probably gonna be hot. It's probably gonna burn the roof of my mouth, but you know what? Yeah, that's gonna be worth it. Let's go. Oh man, it is perfect. The outside has a nice crust to it. The inside is still nice and chewy. The top has that delicious garlic butter, the 5 different cheeses, the Canadian bacon, the pepperoni. It is absolutely perfect. It's like a French bread pizza meets a deep dish pizza, and it don't get any better than that. All right, so this is Tony with TBC, and I'll see you later.